Yellowstone National Park, established in 1872, is America's first national park and one of its most unique landscapes. Spanning over 2.2 million acres across Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho, Yellowstone is famed for its vast wilderness, diverse wildlife, and unique geothermal features. Each area of the park offers something distinct, from towering geysers and colorful hot springs to rugged canyons and serene lakes. You can witness the world's tallest active geyser erupt, hike to scenic views, or encounter bison and wolves in their natural habitat. This guide takes you through each of Yellowstone's key regions, starting from the north entrance at Gardiner, Montana, all the way to the park's remote and unique backcountry locations. Along the way, you'll discover incredible features like the Grand Prismatic Spring, the iconic Old Faithful Geyser, and the breathtaking Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone. So stay with us a few minutes as we explore the amazing landscape of Yellowstone National Park. North Entrance. The north entrance at Gardiner, Montana, is the only Yellowstone National Park entrance open year-round. Welcomed by the iconic Roosevelt Arch, dedicated by President Theodore Roosevelt in 1903, this entrance symbolizes Yellowstone's long-standing commitment to conservation. Mammoth Hot Springs and the Boiling River are two of the main attractions in this area. Moving into the Mammoth area, you are greeted by Mammoth Hot Springs, a spectacular geothermal marvel famous for its intricate limestone terraces. These terraces form due to the park's unique underground volcanic activity. Hot springs are formed by a combination of heat, water, and limestone, a type of calcium carbonate that dissolves in the acidic water, then redeposits to create the mesmerizing terraces. This geothermal phenomenon is fueled by Yellowstone's underground volcanic activity. Hot water from deep beneath the Earth's surfaces through fissures, carrying with it dissolved limestone. As the water cools and evaporates, it leaves behind the minerals, slowly building up the terraces over centuries. Mammoth Hot Springs is sometimes called the living sculpture of Yellowstone because its terraces change so frequently, creating new shapes and colors with each season. The Boiling River, where hot springs converge with the Gardiner River, offers a one-of-a-kind experience. It creates natural hot pools where you can soak in comfortably warm waters while surrounded by picturesque scenery. This area is also home to the Undine Falls, a three-tiered waterfall tumbling gracefully over volcanic rock, creating a popular spot for photographers. Norris Area. The Norris Area is home to the Norris Geyser Basin, the oldest and hottest thermal region in Yellowstone, and one of the most geologically active spots in the park, with temperatures sometimes exceeding 200 degrees Fahrenheit just below the surface. This area offers a thrilling display of geothermal power and beauty. Unlike other geyser basins in Yellowstone, Norris has a unique combination of acidic and alkaline waters, resulting in diverse and dramatic features that attract scientists and visitors alike. Because it sits at the convergence of three major fault lines, Norris is constantly shifting, making it one of the most dynamic places in the park. The basin is divided into two primary areas, Porcelain Basin and Back Basin. The Porcelain Basin is named for its stark, white landscape created by mineral deposits. It's known for colorful hot springs, steaming fumaroles, and unique geysers. The acidic water here supports microbial life that creates vibrant hues of orange, green, and blue. This area is constantly steaming, and the strong smell of sulfur fills the air. The Back Basin, on the other hand, is a bit more secluded, featuring dense clusters of geothermal activity tucked into a forested area. Here, you are encounter with the famous Steamboat Geyser, the world's tallest active geyser. Steamboat can shoot water over 300 feet into the air, though it erupts unpredictably. Eruptions can happen weeks, months, or even years apart, but when it does erupt, it's a sight to behold. In recent years, Steamboat has become more active, thrilling those lucky enough to witness its towering eruptions and clouds of steam. Nearby, Ledge Geyser also offers a much more dramatic display, as it's the second largest geyser in the Norris Basin after Steamboat Geyser. A unique fact about Norris is that its thermal features sometimes shift and move, creating new pools or sealing off old ones, and its temperature can fluctuate dramatically in response to underground geothermal activity. Madison Area. This area in Yellowstone National Park is renowned for its captivating geothermal features, scenic drives, and tranquil river landscapes. Named for the Madison River, which flows through the area, this region provides a diverse experience with colorful hot springs, bubbling mud pots, dramatic waterfalls, and beautiful river views. The Firehole Canyon Drive offers scenic views and a rare chance to swim in the warm waters of the Firehole River. Here, the Firehole Falls dramatically descends 40 feet, a stunning example of Yellowstone's natural beauty. The river is warmed by geothermal features upstream, which makes sections of the river comfortable for swimming, a rare opportunity in a park where most waterways are far too cold. Moving toward the Gibbon Falls, another highlight in the Madison area, cascading 84 feet over volcanic rock along the Gibbon River. The waterfall is easily accessible, with viewpoints offering panoramic views of the falls and the river winding through the canyon below. The Madison area, with its blend of geothermal features, scenic drives, and tranquil rivers, offers a well-rounded experience of Yellowstone's diverse landscapes. Lower Geyser Basin. The Lower Geyser Basin in Yellowstone National Park spans a vast area of nearly 12 square miles, offering a remarkable variety of geothermal features. One of the most captivating geysers in this basin is the Great Fountain Geyser. Known for its spectacular eruptions, this geyser sends water shooting up to 200 feet into the air, with eruptions lasting up to an hour. The pool fills and overflows before erupting, creating a dramatic show with multiple bursts. It typically erupts every 9 to 15 hours, creating a relatively easy-to-catch in action if you time your visit. Nearby, Fountain Paint Pot is a popular spot known for its unique collection of mud pots, hot springs, and fumaroles. The mud pots here, with their rich shades of pink, red, and brown, bubble and plop in a lively display, creating a symphony of sounds and colors. These colors come from iron deposits in the mud, which add a painted effect to the landscape. Another notable feature in the Lower Geyser Basin is the Firehole Lake Drive, a scenic road that takes visitors past various geysers and hot springs. Along this drive, you'll find White Dome Geyser, known for its striking, cone-shaped center mound that resembles a mini volcano. White Dome Geyser erupts every 20 to 30 minutes, and while its eruptions are smaller than those of some other geysers, the regularity and beauty of the cone make it a popular stop. Firehole Lake Drive also leads to Firehole Lake itself, a serene hot spring known for its brilliant blue color and mineral-rich waters. Clepsydra Geyser is another exciting feature in the Lower Geyser Basin. Named after the ancient Greek water clock due to its constant activity, Clepsydra Geyser is known for frequent eruptions that can reach heights of 45 feet. Unlike many geysers that erupt on a predictable schedule, Clepsydra erupts continuously, creating an ongoing show of boiling water and steam. Another remarkable feature in this basin is Silex Spring, a stunning hot spring with vivid blue and yellow colors, named for its high silica content, which creates a smooth, glassy surface. Silex Spring is one of the most photogenic spots in the area. In the lower geyser basin, you can witness the remarkable variety of geothermal phenomena that make Yellowstone a geological wonder. Midway Geyser Basin. The Midway Geyser Basin in Yellowstone National Park is one of the park's most famous and visually stunning areas, known for its vibrant and colorful geothermal features. This basin is located along the Firehole River, and its geothermal features showcase Yellowstone's rich underground volcanic activity. Although smaller than some of the other basins, Midway Geyser Basin draws visitors worldwide thanks to the unforgettable beauty of the Grand Prismatic Spring, the largest hot spring in the United States and the third largest in the world, a spectacular thermal pool measuring about 370 feet in diameter and 121 feet deep. Grand Prismatic is renowned for its rainbow-like coloration, which spans the entire visible spectrum, from deep blues at its center to greens, yellows, oranges, and reds along its edges. The colors result from heat-loving microorganisms called thermophiles, which thrive in the varying temperatures of the spring and produce different pigments as a result. The intense blue in the center of the pool is due to the high temperature of the water, which supports only a limited microbial population, while the cooler edges allow a greater variety of bacteria, creating vibrant rings around the spring. Close to Grand Prismatic Spring is Excelsior Geyser, once an active and powerful geyser known to have erupted with explosive force in the late 19th century. Though Excelsior no longer erupts as a geyser, it is now an immense hot spring with deep blue waters and strong, constant boiling. Excelsior discharges over 4,000 gallons of hot water per minute into the Firehole River, creating visible clouds of steam as the hot water meets the cooler river. Other thermal features include turquoise pool, a calm, sapphire-colored hot spring, and opal pool, which occasionally erupts, showcasing shades of blue and green. The chromatic pool adds a unique touch as it shifts colors based on water temperature, exemplifying the dynamic interactions between Yellowstone's geothermal features and microbial life. The Midway Geyser Basin represents Yellowstone's geothermal diversity at its most colorful and powerful, offering an unforgettable experience. Upper Geyser Basin. The Upper Geyser Basin is one of Yellowstone National Park's most popular and active geothermal areas, boasting the highest concentration of geysers in the world. Located along the Firehole River, the Upper Geyser Basin contains over 150 geysers, including the world-renowned Old Faithful. Old Faithful is the most famous feature in the Upper Geyser Basin and has become an icon of Yellowstone National Park. Known for its predictable eruptions every 90 minutes or so, Old Faithful can shoot water up to 180 feet in the air, making it one of the most consistent geysers in the park. The eruptions last from 1.5 to 5 minutes and draw large crowds who gather to witness the spectacle. Its reliability is attributed to a complex underground plumbing system that heats and releases water in cycles, creating the impressive eruptions that have captivated spectators for over a century. Another significant feature is the Morning Glory Pool, a colorful hot spring named for its resemblance to the morning glory flower. Morning Glory Pool's vibrant blue center is surrounded by rings of yellow, green, and orange colors caused by microbial mats that thrive in the pool's varying temperatures. The Castle Geyser is another remarkable site in the Upper Geyser Basin. Known for its large, cone-shaped structure, Castle Geyser is estimated to be over 5,000 years old. Its eruptions, which occur approximately every 10 to 12 hours, are powerful and prolonged, often lasting up to 20 minutes, with an initial water phase followed by a dramatic release of steam. The unique cone, built up over centuries from mineral deposits, resembles a small fortress, giving Castle Geyser its name. It's one of the basin's most photogenic features and a favorite among visitors for its forceful and lengthy eruptions. While Grotto Geyser is notable for its unique rock formations, other geysers like Daisy Geyser and Lion Geyser offer additional eruption spectacles, each with distinct characteristics that make this basin the most densely packed geyser area in the world. One trail, known as the Geyser Hill Loop, takes visitors past several significant geysers and hot springs, offering stunning views of both the basin's geothermal activity and the Firehole River. Yellowstone River and Yellowstone Lake. The Yellowstone River and Yellowstone Lake are two of Yellowstone National Park's most significant natural features, each with its own unique role in shaping the park's landscape, ecosystems, and visitor experiences. Both the river and the lake are interconnected parts of Yellowstone's water system and are vital to the park's biodiversity, geological features, and historical significance. The Yellowstone River is the longest undammed river in the contiguous United States, stretching approximately 692 miles from its source in the Absaroka Range in northwestern Wyoming to its confluence with the Missouri River in North Dakota. It is the primary river that flows through Yellowstone National Park, carving its way through forests, valleys, and canyons and giving life to the surrounding ecosystems. One of the river's most iconic sections is the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone, a 20-mile-long, 1,000-foot-deep canyon that the river has carved over millennia. The canyon's walls showcase striking colors. Here, the river dramatically descends through two major waterfalls. The Yellowstone River is also an important habitat for native species, including the Yellowstone cutthroat trout, a crucial food source for grizzly bears, bald eagles, and ospreys. Yellowstone Lake is North America's largest high-elevation lake, situated at an impressive 7,733 feet above sea level, spanning over 130 square miles with an average depth of 140 feet. The lake is a glacial remnant that has remained largely undisturbed for thousands of years. Its cold, pristine waters are a significant feature of Yellowstone National Park. The lake is fed by several thermal springs and creeks, and it drains into the Yellowstone River. Lake is a popular destination for fishing, boating, and swimming. There are also many hiking and camping trails around the lake. There are several campgrounds around Yellowstone Lake, offering a variety of amenities. You can enjoy the peace and quiet of the wilderness while camping on the shores of the lake. Canyon area. The Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone is a breathtaking geological marvel, carved by the Yellowstone River over thousands of years. The colorful rock walls display shades of red, yellow, and pink, giving the canyon a unique vibrancy. The Upper Falls is a powerful waterfall, cascading 109 feet, while the lower falls plunges 308 feet, providing one of the park's most iconic scenes. Artist Point offers one of the best views of the canyon, with the waterfall framed against the canyon's multicolored cliffs. Inspiration Point provides another perspective of the canyon, ideal for photographers and nature lovers alike. For those looking for solitude, the Point Sublime Trail leads to breathtaking views away from the crowds, allowing visitors to fully appreciate the canyon's grandeur and geological complexity. Mud Volcano Area. The Mud Volcano Area is one of Yellowstone National Park's most intriguing and intense geothermal regions. Located near the Yellowstone River and Hayden Valley, known for its acidic hot springs, bubbling mud pots, and fumaroles, the Mud Volcano Area offers visitors an unforgettable look at the park's powerful volcanic forces. The features here are more acidic than in other geothermal regions due to the presence of sulfuric acid, giving the area its distinctive appearance and strong sulfuric odor. This rotten egg smell, created by hydrogen sulfide gas, adds to the area's wild and otherworldly feel. Dragon's Mouth Spring is another fascinating feature in the Mud Volcano Area. Named for its appearance and sound, Dragon's Mouth is a cave-like spring with steam and water rushing out in bursts, creating waves within the cave and making a deep, rumbling sound. Sulphur Cauldron, located just north of the Mud Volcano Area, is one of the most acidic springs in Yellowstone, with a pH level close to that of battery acid. The bright, milky yellow pool bubbles and steams continuously, giving off a powerful sulfuric smell. Black Dragon's Cauldron, Sizzling Basin, and Churning Cauldron are another few of notable mud pots that erupts with thick, muddy bubbles for you to explore. Tower Roosevelt Area. The Tower Roosevelt Area features Tower Fall, a 132-foot waterfall framed by volcanic rock spires, a picturesque site that has inspired artists for generations. Lamar Valley is a must-visit for wildlife enthusiasts, as it's home to large herds of bison, elk, and even the park's famous wolves. The petrified tree in this area is a fascinating remnant from ancient forests that once thrived in Yellowstone, preserved through volcanic activity. Blacktail Plateau Drive offers an off-the-beaten-path route with abundant wildlife sightings, perfect for a peaceful exploration. So, what is your favorite place in Yellowstone National Park? Tell us in the comments section, we'd love to know. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. Your love and support strengthens us to create more content. So, see you on our next journey. Until then, happy travels!